normal pit preacher. He came out and answered questions, is what he did. He wasn't there to...
The objective here was to determine whether or not Graham Entwistle, Joey Templeton, Steve Sullivan, Casey Jones, and Lisa House, 5 members of the CIA Action Committee, were guilty of willfully interfering with the functions of the university and trespassing in the university career planning and placement offices on April 14th. Entwistle said no.
I will not argue that there was a disturbance, but I will contend very strongly that the disturbance that was there was not our fault.
Sharon White.
Trucking, got my chips cashed in, keep trucking, like the Blue Dog Man, together, more or less in line, just keep trucking on.
The rock group The Grateful Dead has attracted loyal followers from all over the United States since the 1960s. Deadheads can be found in large cities, small towns, and of course college campuses. Last year, thanks to the efforts of an energetic junior from Memphis, Tennessee, Deadheads were brought together. David Berlin, known as the Head, wanted to unite Deadheads on campus and formed the Grateful Dead Society.
Well, we started the Grateful Dead Society last year at about this time, right before the Charlotte concert. And we did this because we wanted to organize some buses and start a tape library and just do some other stuff and get a lot of Deadheads together.
David described the meetings as informal and unstructured.
Usually I do a lot of talking, but the way we usually start it off is I kind of tell what's going on as far as the Dead. And then we talk about tickets, maybe some ideas on some parties, just some other stuff, and then we open it up to the floor to anybody has any ideas, anything related to the Dead, anybody just, have anything to say.
How does one become a member of the Grateful Dead Society?
Very easily. All they have to do is come to a meeting, and we hold no interviews, we have no dues, we're non-selective at all. Anybody that's either a student, even we accept non-students.
What are the long-term goals of the Grateful Dead Society?
Well, the ultimate goal of the Grateful Dead Society is to bring the Dead to Chapel Hill to play the sack. Other than that, our goals is really to get this tape library and just really unite the Deadheads on campus.
Other members of the society gave their views on the Grateful Dead, their shows, and further insights into the complexities of being a Deadhead. I asked Keith Thompson, a senior from Tarboro, to describe a Dead show and their followers.
Well, it's a little out of the ordinary compared to most concerts, but it's really hard to describe. It's kind of like a slice of Haight-Ashbury out of San Francisco from about 1967, because that's where Grateful Dead had come from. And it's like they have taken this group of people for, how many years now? 17 years, gone around the country and toured with them, and they follow them all around. It's really quite indescribable because most of these people are very loyal Dead fans, and not only do they go to one concert, but they usually go around and see them all.
A Dead show is like going home. It's like being in a community of free, beautiful, happy children.
Deadheads in the club have seen the Dead in Ventura, Washington, Atlanta, and San Francisco. They also collect tape recordings of the concert. David Bricker has 350 of them. Why so many?
Because each show is different. Each tape has a personality of its own, and like you can never be in one mood that's exactly the same as another. Each tape that you can play suits a different type of mood of you, and each show is completely different. They never do play the same show twice. They have a working repertoire of about maybe 150 songs, so they can play usually about 6 or 7 shows in a row without playing the same song twice.
Another Deadhead spoke out on the preconceived notions some people hold when they see a Deadhead.
Oh, well, I personally don't really have the preconceived notions because a lot of people probably believe that they are into the weird dress, the strange oddities, the drugs, the weird perversions. When actually what it is the best of human spirit.
Deadheads are looking forward to the Halloween show in Columbia. The Grateful Dead Society has organized buses and tickets so members can party together at the show. For Campus Profile, this
I get pushed out of shape and it's hard to steer. When I get a water in all kids, she's my little new school.
We love Carolina, but we think there should be more parties on campus for everybody to play.
If God is not a Tar Heel, then why did he invent Black Label beer?
Social event. Well, I don't go to social events.
I'm a Tar Heel born and a Tar Heel bred, and when I die, I'll be a Tar Heel deadhead.